The Pittsburgh Steelers continue to make moves in the offseason and have just held a meeting with a name that might surprise many. Will Howard, the quarterback who led Ohio State to a national championship. With the team seeking stability at the quarterback position for 2025, this meeting raises many questions about Pittsburgh's plans. Does this mean they could select Howard in the draft? We'll break down all the details of this meeting and what it could mean for the Steelers' future. Before diving deep into Will Howard, there's another important issue on the table: the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh. The team already has Russell Wilson and Justin Fields as the top candidates to lead the offense in 2025. However, the Steelers have been exploring other options in the draft, also meeting with prospects like Quinn Ewers and Jalen Milroe. This strategy suggests that the team might be looking for a young QB as a long-term option. Could they be preparing for something bigger? According to Chris Halleck, the Steelers held an informal meeting with Will Howard at the NFL Combine. Although Howard did not meet with head coach Mike Tomlin or general manager Omar Khan, he reportedly made a good impression on the team. The quarterback had an outstanding season at Ohio State, throwing for 4,010 yards, 35 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions, with an impressive 73.1% completion rate. His skills make him an attractive option as a backup quarterback or even a future starter if developed properly. But here's where things get really interesting. While the Steelers have shown interest in several quarterbacks, Will Howard's case might be different. His profile and experience could make him an ideal option for Pittsburgh in the middle rounds of the draft. But do they really have him in their sights as a serious pick? The Steelers haven't just met with Howard, they've also spoken with other quarterbacks like Jackson Dart and Max Brosmer. This indicates that the team might be considering adding a young QB to the roster. While they are unlikely to make a first-round selection, they could target Howard in later rounds. His ability to throw under pressure and his passing accuracy make him an intriguing option for development within Pittsburgh's system. If the Steelers draft Will Howard, it could shake up the quarterback position. Fields and Wilson would have long-term competition, which might push both to improve their performance in 2025. Additionally, if Howard proves to be a viable future option, Pittsburgh could be laying the groundwork for a generational shift at the team's most important position. Throughout history, the Steelers have prioritized stability at quarterback. From the days of Terry Bradshaw to the Ben Roethlisberger era, the franchise has aimed to build successful teams around solid and reliable quarterbacks. With the arrival of Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, it seemed like the team had a clear strategy for the immediate future. However, their interest in Howard and other prospects suggests that management is still evaluating all available options. Some analysts believe Pittsburgh might be adopting a strategy similar to other teams that have focused on accumulating talent at the quarterback position. A clear example is the San Francisco 49ers, who selected Brock Purdy in the 7th round and ended up finding an unexpected starter. Could Howard be a low-profile draft pick who ends up surprising everyone in the future? Another factor to consider is the potential impact of this selection on the team's salary structure. If Pittsburgh opts for a young quarterback in the draft, it could free up salary cap space in the coming years, allowing them to invest in other key positions like the offensive line, secondary, or receiving core. Having a QB on a rookie contract is always an advantage for any franchise's financial planning. Now, we want to hear your thoughts. Do you think the Steelers should consider Will Howard as a quarterback for the future? Or, with Wilson and Fields already on the roster, would it be better to focus on strengthening other positions? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to stay up to date with all the latest Steelers news. That's all for now on this intriguing meeting between the Steelers and Will Howard. We'll keep an eye out for any updates on this topic and all relevant team news. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a like so you don't miss anything about the Pittsburgh Steelers. See you in the next video. The Pittsburgh Steelers are in full search mode for a starting quarterback for the 2025 season, and while rumors have mostly centered around figures like Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, a new name has emerged that could change the course of the franchise. This name is none other than Derek Carr, the current quarterback of the New Orleans Saints. Could the veteran quarterback be the missing piece the Steelers need to lead their offense? Below, we bring you all the details about this potential move and what it could mean for the Pittsburgh team. Before diving into the Steelers' interest in Derek Carr, it's important to understand that the team has been exploring several alternatives to find the right quarterback. First, one of the names that made the rounds in recent months was Matthew Stafford. According to various sources, Pittsburgh had conversations with the Los Angeles Rams to explore the terms of a potential trade for the veteran QB. However, those talks were interrupted when the Rams decided to extend Stafford's contract, effectively closing the door on any potential trade. This turn of events forced the Steelers to change course and consider other options. Additionally, there has been much talk about the possibility of Pittsburgh selecting a quarterback in the upcoming NFL draft. However, the Steelers haven't shown a clear interest in picking a young quarterback, which suggests that their preference is to sign a veteran who can take the reins of the team immediately. At the NFL Combine, Pittsburgh met with very few quarterback prospects, reinforcing the idea that they are more focused on acquiring an experienced player who's ready to play from day one. Derek Carr's situation in New Orleans is generating a lot of buzz in the league. The Saints signed Carr in 2023 with the hope that he could revitalize their offense, but the season has been inconsistent, and the future of the quarterback in New Orleans is becoming more uncertain. Carr's contract represents a significant salary cap burden for the Saints, and if they decide to release him, the Steelers could seize the opportunity to sign him as a free agent without having to give up any draft picks or make a costly trade. It's important to note that the deadline for the Saints to make a decision on Carr's future is March 15th, when they must guarantee his $30 million contract. If the Saints decide to release him before that date, Pittsburgh will be ready to enter the conversation and possibly sign the 32-year-old quarterback. KOA reporter Ben Albright has noted that the Steelers are closely monitoring Derek Carr's contract situation and may be interested in signing him as a free agent if the Saints decide to cut him. This would be a great opportunity for Pittsburgh, as securing an experienced quarterback without the need to trade away draft picks could be a quick way to stabilize the most important position on the offense. If the Steelers manage to sign Carr, the team wouldn't just gain an experienced quarterback, but also a leader who could bring stability to an offense that has shown inconsistencies in recent years. While it's unclear whether Carr would be the long-term solution, his presence could help the Steelers compete in the division while they continue searching for their future quarterback. The big question that remains is whether Derek Carr is truly the long-term answer for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Some fans may see him as a temporary solution while the team continues looking for a QB to lead the franchise for many more years. However, his experience in the league and ability to stay calm under pressure could be just what Pittsburgh needs right now. On the other hand, other fans might prefer the team to bet on younger figures like Justin Fields or more experienced players like Russell Wilson, who have also been mentioned in trade rumors. And now the question is for you, Steelers fans. Do you think Derek Carr would be the right quarterback to lead Pittsburgh in 2025? Or do you think the team should continue looking for a younger QB with more potential for the future? Leave your comments below. We want to know what you think about this potential move and the future of the Steelers' offense. Remember, this is an ongoing situation, and we'll be keeping an eye on any updates related to Derek Carr's future and any moves the Steelers might make in free agency. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all the latest news about the Steelers and everything related to the NFL. See you in the next video.